My name is Kathleen Baird-Murray and I'm a writer. I write a lot about beauty, and often that means writing about aging, which can sometimes be a bit about thinking about how your looks are fading or how you need to get an anti-aging cream. It tends to focus on the physical, and sometimes it can be a bit negative. So when Space NK came to me and said, what do you feel is beauty? What is beautiful to you? I immediately thought, well, actually, I really find older women in particular very beautiful. Lives that have been lived. You see spirits that are still going strong. You see eyes that sparkle. You see sometimes a sense of naughtiness that reminds you that they might be old now, but they were little children once. And I love that. And that to me is very, very beautiful.
So how do you grow old beautifully? I sat down with 91-year-old Rose Cannan, who I first met after reading her brilliant memoir, In Paris We Sang. Rose first came to London from Germany in 1939 on one of the last Kindertransport. In the 1960s, Rose, then known as Rose Avansky, owned a hair salon in Mayfair, where she came to prominence after the fashion editor Claire Rendlesham spotted her innovative technique, which we now know today as the blow-dry. Rose shares with us her maxims for a beautiful life.
And it's still going. Yeah, I want you to say one thing, yes. That on every price list now, that I walk down Western Road and I always look at the price list of hairdressers now, and I say, God, it's still there, blow dry. How wonderful, 50 years later. And I sort of chuffed. I think, oh, that's what you did. Well, momentary pride. Is that all right to have a little bit of pride? And there were these two cousins that were in Auschwitz, and those two girls, when they told their stories, one just sat there and cried all the time. Well, why not? Difficult, like Auschwitz was not a holiday camp. And Carola, one of them, said, come, let us sing some songs. And I thought, that's it, we did. In Paris we sang. It was so moving that these girls who had suffered so much managed to extract something from their situation. I'm very happy that there's the choice for women to wear, you know, trendy things, and they can walk in it. I remember there's a clip of King's Road in the 60s, you know, the 60s, there's always a clip, isn't there, of the 60s. And there are these young women with these marvellous legs walking, striding. I said, oh, that was good. Somebody said, Rose! And that was it. No longer Mrs. I was just Rose Wonderful. I loved it. That was the new way of no class thing, no polite thing between people. Oh, it was great. I always have a good pot of cream that if my skin gets dry, I just polish it up a bit, you know, and put some cream on, and that brings it to life. And also when you put cream on, blood comes to the surface. Wonderful. You should look after yourself, but in a kind of practical way, not go over the top. Well, I hope to remain well enough. I still sort of gabble away, yeah, that's all right. Oh God, vanity is awful, isn't it? That you only want to show the good bits. Never show your legs, Rose, never.